Hey everybody, welcome to Mike and May's Great Adventure.
Good morning, guys.
Sorry we didn't get a video out to you yesterday. Just one of those days. Been there, done that kind of days. We started a video and then it just wasn't, it wasn't that great, so we kind of just decided to hit you with stuff today. But right now we're on I-40 and we're just past Flagstaff or Belmont, Arizona. But all of this area, there's some hog freaking threw their trash out along the road back there. This whole area basically around this mountain, on this mountain, below this mountain, above this mountain, is the area that we have pretty well settled on that we want to find land. I mean, we've seen a lot in this country, been a lot of places, and this is the one that kind of draws us in. I know this looks like a lot of places in the country, it's not desert, but our thought is we could live somewhere right around here in 20 minutes drive in a couple of different directions. We're in desert if we want to see that. But I don't know. Every time we go through, this is the place. I knew if we looked long enough and drove everywhere. What do you think, hon? I mean,
Yeah, beautiful. I love it.
and there's a lot of beauty not far from here if you want the difference.
Like the pine tree. There's a lot of giant pine tree over here.
But we were willing to get 100 acres for almost nothing and carry our water. But if we don't have to carry our water, why bother? There's some pretty good land deals around here, especially around Williams, which we're going to be getting to here in a little while. And we'll show you that area also when we get to it. But the thing I like about Williams is you do see the ponds and lakes and stuff, but you're literally 5 miles from the desert. But you're still just enough in the mountains that there's spring-fed ponds and lakes and stuff, so water wouldn't be an issue there.
Even here.
Yeah, I mean, all of this. I'd like to be. The only thing I'd like to be down a little more off the mountain because of wintertime. Where we're at right here, they get a lot of snow, a lot of ice actually. You get the ice storms through here versus snow, but they get snowfall also. And it's okay. The winters still aren't as hard here as they are in Pennsylvania. So it would be a step up as far as that goes. And the good side to that, summers aren't as brutal here as they would be down in the desert, or even, believe it or not, Pennsylvania. Susquehanna River Valley, where I live in Pennsylvania, is in the summer, is one of the most humid places in the United States. The Susquehanna River is very shallow. It's a really wide river. It places a half a mile wide, but it's shallow. Most of the river you can walk across it, and you might have to swim 10 feet to get across the little channel, but the river warms up. The water gets really, really warm in the summer, which causes it to evaporate, and then it gets hung up in the valley and it gets really humid. So this is kind of what we settled on. When we're going to get it, we're not sure yet. How much land we're going to get, we're not sure yet. But we are going to get it, and I'm going to say we're probably at 90% sure that this is the area that that we want to be in. And when we get up here to Williams, we'll show you that. That's kind of, we're leaning a little more for that.
For sale, honey.
Yeah, there's for sale. We're leaning towards the Williams area, which right now we're kind of between Belmont and Williams. So from here west is mostly what we're looking at. So we'll show you that when we get up here.
William.
This is the Williams area. This is the area we kind of like. Is lots of ponds, lakes. They're all natural. I mean, to build one would be pretty easy, I would think.
Yeah, and behind us, there's
I'd
a.
show like that over there. I mean, just areas like that. We want lots of pine trees, but not millions of pine trees. They're just a little bit more spread out over in this area. So you have like over here, if you show them, hun.
Behind us, there's a
It's like-
beautiful pond there, honey.
Yeah, wish we would have recorded in time to get that. But you just have big open areas, but still with a lot of trees around for shade.
Yeah, I love it.
Yeah, it's, Williams is, you can see from this sign, it's not far from the Grand Canyon.
Yeah, it's not far. There's an exit. I think we passed the exit.
Yeah, forget what the mileage sign said, isn't it like 50 miles? I think it's 50 or 55 miles to the Grand Canyon from
Over
this
there, honey,
area.
there's a sign. There's the brown sign.
Yeah,
Grand Canyon.
doesn't say how many miles, but I think it's close.
And then there also in the lobs, there's a sign too.
Yeah, there's all that road goes to Grand Canyon. I like that it's just a little more open here. Like you can see the views better, and I don't think it's just stuff that people cleared. I think it's just because we're getting down off the mountain there from Flagstaff, so it's starting to try to blend a little more back in the desert.
There's a lob.
But man, there's lots of lakes and ponds and stuff around here. I think in this valley, this is actually Williams off this exit to the left. So there's a decent enough sized town close by that we could go to for shopping and stuff. Flagstaff's not far. It's 30 miles back east. This seems like a good area for us because
Yeah.
I've never noticed the passenger trains down here before. Looks like they still operate. They're like the older ones.
Yeah, over there, honey, there's a pond over there behind the houses.
Yeah. Well, it just wants the pond. You can see the water laying everywhere in here. Over there at that Loves, that's how we kind of discovered Williams. 'Cause we
There's an
stopped
army
there.
park. Oh, there's an army park there behind
Yeah.
them.
Yeah.
We stayed there one time. The Loves.
Yeah, right. I think they just opened. It was brand new,
Yeah,
remember?
except for the parking, like in the still in the hill.
Yeah, you kind of felt like you were going to fall out of bed. but the view was nice. Big pond over here.
Yeah.
That pond, I'm sure a lot of the ponds you see man-made here were built just to, this was probably all swampy ground, so you put a pond in, the water runs into the pond and it dries the land out around it. That's our thoughts, people. We have a tiny little bit of us that wants to just look around a little bit in northern Florida. I love saltwater fishing, so there's a little bit of us that still, we'll look at that a little bit, but But I don't think we're gonna change our minds, because we kind of have a plan we'll go into with you guys sometime in the future. It's way too early to even talk about it. But with that plan in mind, this suits our needs better in this area. Thank you for watching. Welcome your comments on it. I'd really like to know what people have to say. Thank you for watching. Please subscribe, comment, share, and like. Until next time.
Take care.